नमस्ते, वेलकम टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल। सो दोस्तों, पहले तो आप सभी को शुक्रिया, थैंक यू कि आप मेरे काम को पसंद करते हैं, आप मेरे वीडियोस को देखते हैं। बहुत ही कम नंबर्स के लोग देखते हैं, बट आई ट्रूली बिलीव कि वो सारे बहुत ही जेन्युइनली इस चीज़ को देखते हैं और जेन्युइनली इस चीज़ से कुछ सीख पाते हैं। व्यूज़ से ज़्यादा इम्पॉर्टेंट है कि आप कितने लेंथ तक इस चीज़ को देखते हैं और क्या आपको इससे कुछ फ़ायदा मिलता है या नहीं। अगर इससे आपको फ़ायदा मिलता है तो आई थिंक मेरा जो मिशन है या मैं जो करना चाहता हूँ कहीं ना कहीं वो कारगर हो रहा है। आज हम बात करेंगे मेरे कुछ पेंटिंग्स के बारे में जो कि A2 साइज़ के हैं। यूजुअली मैं 3 साइज़ पे काम करता हूँ, 3 साइज़ पे। एक है फुल इम्पेरियल। फुल इम्पेरियल काम यूजुअली सेलेबिलिटी पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से नहीं किया जाता, वो किया जाता है बिकॉज यू वांट टू शोकेस योर बेस्ट ऑफ द वर्क्स। सो यू वांट टू शोकेस योर स्किल्स एंड आपको ये दिखाना है कि आप एग्जैक्टली आपका स्किल सेट क्या है, आपका लेवल क्या है। तो आप फुल इम्पेरियल में करते हैं बिकॉज फुल इम्पेरियल में काम करना इतना आसान नहीं होता। बिकॉज ऑफ द बिग साइज़ आपको उतना एरिया को कवर करना पड़ता है। एंड वाटर कलर क्योंकि जल्दी सूखता है और एक बार सूख जाने के बाद उसके कुछ रेपरकशंस और कुछ इश्यूज़ होते हैं। सो ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है कि हम क्विकली काम करें, या हमको एग्जैक्टली पता होना चाहिए या एक प्लानिंग होना चाहिए कि हम किस तरह से इतने बड़े एरिया के पेपर को कवर करें एंड उसमें से ब्यूटी निखार के लाएं। हालांकि एक अच्छा चीज़ है कि बिकॉज द पेपर इज़ बिग, आप उसमें ज़्यादा डिटेलिंग का काम और ज़्यादा ब्यूटीफुल काम आप उसमें कर सकते हैं। सेकंड आता है A2 साइज़, जो कि ये पेपर का हाफ साइज़ रहता है। ये A2 साइज़ में क्या होता है, ये जो साइज़ है ये ना बहुत बड़ा होता है ना बहुत छोटा होता है, तो एक एडिक्वेट साइज़ है। एंड यूजुअली जो कंपटीशंस में हम अप्लाई करते हैं उसमें साइज़ का लिमिट भी यही रहता है। तो यहाँ पर भी आपको अच्छे और बहुत ही अच्छे एकेडमिक वर्क्स जिसमें कि स्किल सेट और आपका जो थीम है, थीम उभर के आता है, वैसे काम आपको देखने को मिलेंगे। थर्ड जो है जिसको यूजुअली यूज़ किया जाता है प्लेन एयर और बाकी कामों के लिए, तो वो है A3 साइज़। A3 साइज़ यूजुअली 40 बाई 30 इंचेस, लाइक 40 क्रॉस 30 इंचेस का साइज़ रहता है। कुछ साइज़ेस 42 बाई 32 भी रहते हैं, लेकिन ये यूज़ होता है आपका हैंडी वर्क्स के लिए या हर दिन के प्रैक्टिस के लिए। एंड मोस्टली जो बिकते हैं या सेलेबल कहे जाने वाले जो साइज़ है वो यही है, बिकॉज़ ये वाला जो साइज़ है फ्रेमिंग के बाद एक अच्छा डिसेंट साइज़ बनता है। बाकी के जो होते हैं वो काफ़ी बड़े हो जाते हैं। यूजुअली एक एवरेज हाउस होल्ड में वो इतना बड़ा पेंटिंग अच्छा नहीं लगता है। सो A3 इज़ द मोस्ट वर्सटाइल तो नहीं बोलूँगा, बट मोस्टली यूज्ड एंड मोस्टली सोल्ड साइज़। तो मैंने और उसके बाद है छोटे साइज़ विच इज़ द A4 साइज़, जिसमें भी आप चाहें तो प्लेन एयर कर सकते हैं, लेकिन हालांकि बिकॉज छोटा पेपर है तो उसमें इंफॉर्मेशन भी कम कैप्चर होता है, फास्ट काम करने के लिए बहुत ईजी। सो दोस्तों, जो मेरे पेंटिंग्स हैं उनको मैंने 4 डिफरेंट साइज़ेस में कैटेगराइज़ किया है। डिफरेंट टाइप के थीम्स तो रहते ही हैं, बट साइज़ेस के हिसाब से मैं उनको ऑर्गेनाइज डिफरेंट तरीके से करता हूँ। A4 साइज़ को अलग रखता हूँ, A3 साइज़ को अलग रखता हूँ, A2 साइज़ को अलग रखता हूँ और फुल साइज़ को अलग रखता हूँ। तो आज हम अपने पेंटिंग्स को देखेंगे जो A2 साइज़ेस के हैं। तो चलिए एक टूर लिया जाए मेरे आर्टिस्टिक जर्नी का थ्रू दीज पेंटिंग्स जो कि A2 साइज़ के हैं। सो फ्रेंड्स, आई एम स्टार्टिंग विथ दिस पेंटिंग विच इज़ फ्रॉम अ प्लेस कॉल्ड हिंडोल, ओडिशा. So this scene is a rainy season scene where there is a pond and then there are clouds and you can see the reflection of the clouds. This is done in mostly wet and wet, this entire thing, very lucid and fresh painting. Then we have this painting from again from my village, from my maternal village in Sambalpur, Odisha. And you have a pathway, and then you have all the greenery over here. Then there is a house. So basically the house and the backyard kind of painting. Then you have this beautiful jharoka being painted. This is a basically Jodhpur jharoka. It is blue, painted in blue color. The size is 40 cross 50, which is little off from the A2 size, but I've captured it in this section. Then I have this painting of the street, the bylane which goes, and then there is a TVS 50 placed here, a nice Jodhpuri bylane. Then we have this painting of the streets of India. So it's a marketplace where the kids are playing, and then I have tried to capture the soft light of sunlight falling on the people. Okay. Then we have this nice little sunset scene painted in watercolor. Again another sunset scene painted in watercolor. So basically the sun is casting a nice reflection of the sky on this water body, and then a lot of greenery around. This painting was done in plein air, like live painting in Goa, in a place called Baga, you must be knowing. So very few people know that there is a Baga harbor or a Baga fishing dockyard over there. So I went there and painted this live. This is a painting from Chilika, which is a brackish lake in Orissa, a very famous lake, and people here are catching shrimps, and so the kind of boats used are little different, little longer and little thinner kind of boats. Then you come to Visakhapatnam now. So this is the fishing dockyard in Visakhapatnam. This painting was also done live at Visakhapatnam dockyard. Then you have this beautiful Portuguese house in Goa. This is done in a very loose style, like not putting any hard edges on the brush. Very softly done work. This painting was done in a live demonstration in front of 70 students. I did this painting in a workshop done at Hampstead School of Design, and this is the painting depicts a village in Orissa. It's a very remote village in Koraput district, and you see the cows over there, and the sunlight and the shadows that is being cast because of the strong sunlight. So quite vibrant, a typical remote village kind of a look. Then we come to the holy land of Puri, and this is the grand road which is leading us to the temple. People who have visited Puri would relate to this picture quite well. So now we have another painting from Konkan region. So basically you have nice clouds and misty rain happening in distance. So this is a depiction of the rain and the cloudy atmosphere of the Konkan area during the monsoon. This painting is from Koraput district, Orissa, and this has been done live on site at that place. So I was standing in front of this house, and morning sunlight was falling, and it was creating a nice beautiful view. So I thought of painting this. This is the output. Again another plein air or live painting done at the Visakhapatnam Rushikonda beach. So this beach is very, very famous. You can identify with this steep hill, and this hill leads down to the beach over here, and people do a lot of activities like morning exercises and other stuff in the morning time. So this was painted in the morning, and you can see how freshly done it is. This painting is from a photo taken during my Hampi visit. This is one of the mandapams from the Vitthal temple. I also have a video of how I have done this painting in YouTube. You can go and check that out. Now you have this painting of the chariot temple from the Vitthal temple from Hampi. So the king of Vijayanagar kingdom, Krishna Devaraya, commissioned this after seeing the Kalinga temples, Kalinga's Konark temple. So that's a fun fact to know. Now coming to this, we have a beautiful Pahalgam from Kashmir, the Lidr Valley over here, and the Pir Panjal range over here. Lush greenery and very dark over this side and very vibrant on this side. So this is the morning scene that we are seeing, and the river basically bifurcates and branches out into a lot of tributaries here. Then we have this beautiful painting which has been done for my academic works for submitting into various competitions and all. So this is a painting done on the theme of chai shop. I am currently working on the chai shop series for the last 4 years, 3 to 4 years. And this is a painting, this is a scene basically from West Bengal where a person is selling tea over next to the compound wall of a facility, and then there are people who are grabbing a bite. You can feel it that there is a very shabby kind of protection or sunroofing that has been done over here, and then people are enjoying cup of tea. Then you cut across to this location here. So this is again from West Bengal area, and you see people enjoying their cup of tea. There is a rickshawala over here who is smoking a cigarette. Quite a usual scenario in the chai shop areas. Then we have one acrylic painting here, which is painted on oil paper. So this is a Ford truck, an old abandoned Ford truck, and this has come out real nice. I like this. Let me know how about you, whether you like this or not. Then I have this painting of the scooter. So I have tried to do it in a kind of abstract theme where you have the colors melting away, kind of very fuzzy and very soft edges to it. So now you see another painting from Dindi. So this is Sarovar Portico Resort where we were staying, and there were a lot of lotus and lily plants over there. So this was also painted live on the site. What you see here is a painting of the water of the winter season. Usually you will find this kind of scenery in the fields and in the paddy fields especially. So in the village area, due to mist in the winter season, the area becomes completely misty, and there is a flock of birds which are flying. Beautiful painting. I love this painting because technically it is a little challenging to do something like this. Then you have a painting of Turkey. Basically this was done to participate in a competition from IWS Turkey. However, it did not get selected, but still I am happy with the painting. It is from Izmir area of Turkey. Another painting that I have, which I think is a very powerful painting. This is a painting from Manikarnika Ghat, Banaras, and here you see people burning the dead bodies, which is quite a phenomenal thing to see live. And this was painted in my studio using Rosafina paper. This is a little smaller than the usual half imperial, but visually it looks awesome. And I have competed many competitions using this as the painting. This painting is basically a scene from Rwanda, and no, I think not Rwanda. It is from Senegal, and this photo was taken by Praveen, who is my friend, and I asked his permission, and I painted this from that picture. So this is basically turquoise blue waters of Senegal, and then you have the people engaged in painting the boats near the seashore. This is a painting of a man walking in a park. I've tried to capture the beauty of the trees and the depth in it, because you see the darks, then the green, then the light green, and the very, very light green at the distance, and try to do it in a nice, spontaneous fashion. This painting that you see is from my hometown Rourkela, and Rourkela is comes under the tribal belt, and the moment you just cross the river, you enter into very nice pristine villages which are untouched from modernity and civilization. So one such village is this village called Kerketa, which is very near to Rourkela, like where I stay. It's hardly 10 kilometers from where I stay, and once you go there, you see nice fields over here where people, where the children play football. Then you have big sal trees, and then you have the thatched roof houses, just like any other village in India. So, and the cows are roaming here and there. This is a market scene that I have tried to paint. So this is from a photo reference from the internet, and this is just for the practice purpose. And then I have a beautiful scene of a potter's lane. So the people who make pottery, they dry the pots and everything outside. So this is the view of how it looks in a bright sunny day. Then you see this painting. This is a very technically sound, and it takes a lot of skill to get something like this onto a drawing table and pull it out successfully. So basically you see the colors merging here, and the softness that is over there here. So basically you have a misty kind of feel. This is a scene of two people going on a road in a winter morning. So the foreground, whichever is closer to us, is having a little bit of greens, but because it's a very misty kind of feel, so everything else is very desaturated. You can clearly imagine that this is a nice winter kind of feel. This is a painting of Banaras bylines. So you have the steps which lead to another road over here, and here you have a makeshift kind of temple in Banaras, in Puri, in Cuttack. In the older towns you will see such temples everywhere. So this is a common sight in Banaras, and you see the nice sunlight falling on the walls and everything. This is a scene of cows grazing in a village. Actually I tried to do it in a little bit kind of realistic fashion. So what happened is it has lost its transparency, but it looks good, I think. Like I've tried to achieve what I wanted to do. It's a cloudy sky with the golden hour of sunlight, which is the 4 to 5 p.m. of sunlight, which falls on the surface and just lightens everything up. This is a painting which was painted in what is that garden? Lodhi Garden. Yeah, Lodhi Garden in Delhi. So I was there at the IWS event in 2022, and this was painted live at Lodhi Garden. This was also painted in Lodhi Garden. The same, the paintings before this and this one were painted at the same day, and I think I've captured it well the essence of the place, the beauty of the place. So there is a tree out here. I could have omitted this, but it was there, so I have kept it. Now you see this painting. I personally like this painting because it shows motion and shows the intensity of the rain, the intensity of the storm, and mostly desaturated, because when there is a lot of cloud and lot of mist around, then the sunlight is basically not visible, and so the colors are not that richer. So here, if you see, I have tried to use the droplets of water to show as if everything is washed away. So nice painting to have. This is a painting of typical shops in around the city, wherein you have the branding of thumbs up over here, and then there is this vibrant red color paint out here, taste the thunder written, and then a typical shop with a gate and everything, and then a bicycle placed in top of it, on top of it. So I have a series called Forgotten, where I try to portray the old bicycles and old rickshaws and old trucks and everything. So this is one among the Forgotten series. I have plenty of more paintings, so be with me. I am sure you would be enjoying each and every of these paintings. So this is a painting from Orissa again. So when it rains, right, and the paddy fields are there, so they get covered with water, and what happens is the nearby water source, whatever is there, maybe it's a lake or a pond, the water from there gets overflown into the paddy fields. So that happens. So, and the visuals of the paddy fields look something like this. So I've tried to do it in a very fast, spontaneous manner, bold brush strokes, very fast placement of colors, and I think this kind of painting gets over in 30 to 40 minutes, so max. But it takes a lot of confidence to put the paint and the brush strokes at the right place with the right intensity. So this, it looks like this. Then we have a painting which is a beautiful barn house, and then you have the sky melting and pouring on the background. So cloudy kind of environment, very loosely done. When I say loosely done, you would see that the colors here and there are mixing with each other. The sky mixing with the vegetation, the trees mixing with the roof, the walls mixing with the grasses. So there is no clear cut demarcation. Here I have put a little bit of demarcation or little crisp edge. Rest everything you have the blurry edges and it gets diffused. Okay. Now here is a scene from Bundi, Rajasthan. So you have this brilliant yellow colored and blue colored houses with auto rickshaw and people walking around and stuff like that. So a typical scene from Bundi, Rajasthan. Now coming to my painting which has bagged me numerous awards. So this is again from the Forgotten series, which is called the Bicycle Graveyard. So basically this is a junkyard where the bicycles are kept for salvage purpose, and beautiful subject to paint, quite complex in looks, but if you plan it well, you can paint it in I think 8 to 10 hours of work, and the result I think is phenomenal. So I've got the prestigious Camel Art Foundation Award and International Watercolor Society India Award through this painting, single painting. So which is quite a nice thing to have, and this one painting has actually proved that I am worthy of getting those awards. Now this painting that you see is a painting of the typical canteens in eastern part of India. I've seen them mostly in Orissa and West Bengal. In Orissa especially, if you see in the morning time, what happens is the person starts making the filling for the samosa, and then the chai is served like this. So the currently what you see is the sunlight is getting lit from the behind, and then you have a person who is doing his work. At the same time, he's overlooking the entire thing. Then you have chai served over here, and the smoke is trying to escape, and the smoke is also catching some light here. So quite an interesting subject to have. This is again from the chai shop series that I am working on. Now this painting, what you see is a painting of the bicycle and the wall. So you have a yellow bicycle placed against a wall. So this is also from the Forgotten series, because these kind of bicycles are now obsolete, and people mostly like to have the new generation bicycles, but these kind of old school bicycles are something which has a lot of charm. This is a bicycle from Europe, not from India though, but still I can tell you that this is a vintage bicycle because of the bends and the way the bicycle looks. Now coming to Bundi, so this is the majestic Bundi fort. You can make out from the size of the people how big the size of the actual structure is. So this, we went to Bundi for a 4-day watercolor camp, and this picture was taken, and I have done it at my studio after coming over here. Then this is a painting of snow and snowfall happening in one of the cities, and everything else getting covered in snow. So friends, this another painting that you see is from again my chai shop series. The thing that you would notice is the sunlight falling and the beautiful shadows that it is casting. So whenever we are doing any subject, we have to remember that the lighting and the color scheme has to be beautiful, composition and everything. And in this painting you can see that it's a Shiva poster that you can make out, that is behind the person. So quite interesting subject, and quite common as well. Now this is a painting done from Izmir, Turkey. Again, I told you that I contested for a watercolor competition from Turkey, so I had to make this painting and I had to submit it. The painting now what you see is from my Forgotten series again. I told you, right? So I have a series of paintings on the bicycles and rickshaws and all the old automobiles and stuff. So this is one of that, and here you see a rickshaw which is lying in an abandoned house. The video of this painting, you will find it in YouTube. Go and check that out, because you will exactly know how I have painted this and what all tools I have used. Mostly I have used a flat thick 2-inch flat brush to paint this painting. This painting was selected for IWS Russia, and you would know the reason why. That see the simplicity of the subject, just a bicycle and a wall, but how nicely the color is complementing and how beautifully the shadow is making it look like a 3D object. So we don't have to do much, but the way it has been done is making all the difference. It's a typical village house with a wooden door, and then you have this bicycle with a sack lying here, and then it's casting a beautiful shadow. So one of my very nice paintings, and I have got good comments wherever I have put this painting. So quite dear to me, this one. So now this painting is a scene of a village again, wherein you have nice turquoise blue walls over here, and then you have yellow walls over here, and then you have the old style, walls and everything over here. So people are crossing by. So this particular video also is there in YouTube. If you want to see how I paint such watercolor scenes, then you have to go to YouTube and subscribe to my channel, and then you would get a regular dose of all these kind of beautiful paintings that I keep doing. This painting was done in Porbandar, Gujarat, live on site. So I was standing in the port area, wherein port, you can say, call it port or fishing dockyard, and then these are the ships which are there over there, and so basically these are the station ships, and people are loading and unloading stuff from here. Porbandar is, by the way, very very busy port, and lovely place to paint. You have tons of amazing subjects everywhere. This painting is from Gir, Gujarat. This is a Club Mahindra property in Gujarat, where I was staying for 4 days. So I like the architecture, so I have painted it quite nice. Golden sunlight falling, and then the trees are casting their shadow on the wall, and then you have beautiful sal trees over here with big leaves, and the entire atmosphere was very nice. This is again from Gir area. This is a typical house from the Gujarat Gir region, and the shadows and everything which is falling creates a nice magic. So the painting you see here is from the famous Dwarkadhish temple in Dwarka, and this river, what you see here, is the Gomti river, which is flowing and meeting Arabian Sea on this side. And if you go to Instagram and try to find out, you will find the video of this painting being made as I was sitting on across the riverside and painting this plein air live. So this is a live painting which has been done. Quite a complex subject because of numerous houses over here and the beautiful temple. So this is the way from which you can reach the the bank of the river. And by the way, the architecture of this temple is phenomenal. You should go and check this out. And if given a chance, if you are an art enthusiast and like to paint plein air, you should try this out. This is one of a kind of experience. Then you have this painting, which is of Izmir, Turkey. As I told you, this was again for another competition that in which I participated. So I have tried to capture the essence of this place in this painting. This painting is of Banaras in the morning time, and if you see, I've tried to capture the mist in the winter period, and then there are a lot of pigeons which are flying here and there. Now coming to this painting, this painting is something which I always wanted to do. I try to highlight the life of the rag pickers and people who actually keep our everyday clean. So people who do such kind of works, for them only we are able to live our life peacefully, and we are able to lead a good decent life. So this is a picture of a dump yard in Delhi, and I've tried to paint this in watercolor. The same thing you would see over here, where you know, people are working in very miserable condition. It is a matter of livelihood for them, but for us it is everything. Like they are doing it on our behalf. So this painting that you see is again from my hometown Rourkela, and as I told you, once you step out of Rourkela, you come to really nice green and untouched villages. So this is one of them, and this was also painted live on site. This painting is again from Rourkela, and this is very near to the banks of Koel river, which flows near my house. This place is exactly 3.5 kilometers from my place, not far, and the beauty of this place is breathtaking. So the distant region what you see here is the other side of the bank. The bank is a little down, so you have to go from here and climb down, and these are all mahua trees everywhere. So nice tropical kind of feel of this painting. This is a painting of the gateway of Bundi. So this gateway or the big gate that you see is a typical of the Rajasthani architecture, and this has been painted very subtly, very beautifully to capture the mood of the place. You see over here, nothing is made with a very harsh brush strokes. Everything has been done very softly and subtly. This painting is again from Orissa, village in Orissa, where there's a village hut, and then a woman is playing with her little toddler, and the dogs are sitting in the floor over here. A nice setting and nice lighting. This one is a beautiful sky that is painted with the sea, just to showcase the a kind of very dramatic kind of sky. Then you have this painting which is from the banks of river Koel Nadi, the near Rourkela, and you have people who are crossing the river, who are trying to wash clothes, and then there are some goats who are over there. So very true to the place and the location. And this painting was done in Antravedi in Andhra Pradesh. This was also painted live on site. If you go to Instagram, you can find the painting being made live on site. So friends, hope you liked my work, and I have shown you a variety of work, from on location paintings to paintings done in studio, from landscapes to cityscapes to subjects like forgotten series, subjects like the chai shop series, subjects like the old trucks and old bicycles that I have painted. So the variety of subjects that I have tried to show you, and I'm sure you would have liked the work. You would have understood the kind of the variety of work that I do, the variety of mediums and the paper sizes that I work on, the variety of techniques that I use. Some of them are very soft and very lucid, and some of them are very detailed and very intricate artworks. So you would have come to know the kind of skill set that I have, and I am also very happy to share the same with you guys. If at all you liked any of the works and you want to have them in your house, like if you want to buy them or something, then kindly contact me. As I told you, just take a screenshot of what you like if I'm showing or displaying any artwork over the video, just take a screenshot and send me a message or send me an email, and I would really help you to have this artwork. So we'll work it out. And if at all you want to explore more of my works, then I would suggest you to go to my Instagram and follow my page. That is MJ Watercolor. That is my Instagram page. Very important, because that is the place where I keep uploading on a daily basis and you would see all the small little things that I do on a daily basis. And subscribe to my YouTube channel, because this is the place where I put in all my videos and all the artworks that I do, and I educate people. So free of cost, you can basically learn something. It is free for you, but it makes a lot of difference for me, because it lets me you know gives me a motive rather to come up with great content for you, great watercolor videos for you. The watercolor that I do, or whatever I show, is a kind of intermediate to professional level. If you want to see some very basic and very beginner kind of work, then this is not the place. But if you want to learn really good level or good skill level work, and want to go from an intermediate or a beginner level to a professional level, then this is the place for you. So pass on the information to your fellow members who love watercolor, who love painting, and who love to create artwork. And if there is any feedback for me, kindly share it in the comment section, and I'll definitely try to improve my quality and the worth of the content. Thank you everyone, and keep painting. Bye bye.